What to do if you want to sell your business soon. And now, this is not an uncommon question that a business lawyer will get from a business owner is, I'm thinking about exiting. Sometimes it can then move very quickly, and sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes clients want to find that right time and test the market and look for the right buyer, and they may actually go through a couple of courtships before they close a deal. Other clients will want to get out right away. They'll be ready to liquidate. They want to get away from the business. Maybe their life has changed. Something's changed in their circumstances. Whatever the case is, you might be asking, what do I do to get ready? This is where you go in, and it's a great time to engage a lawyer that's familiar with business law in your jurisdiction that can help you start framing the company up. Because here's what you want to do. You want to make that company look good. And there's things you can do both from a legal perspective and a financial perspective to make it look good. So you probably want to build a team. You may want to get a broker involved very early in the process. A good broker will make a big difference. I've seen that in transactions. So you go engage a good broker, you get them to come help you. And what you're doing is thinking about, how do I make this company look nice to an acquirer? That's things like not having the business owner have to do everything so that they can hand the keys off to the new buyer. Having good books and records. There's some things you can do from a financial perspective, particularly with long-term purchases and strategic transactions, that you can time them in such a way to maximize your purchase price. This is to say, if you have a longer window of time before your sale, there are more planning options. From the attorney side and the cleanup side, my guess is the vast majority of companies have issues with their books and records. There are things that are not properly filed. There's missing reports. A good lawyer is going to know what a due diligence checklist looks like. That's a standard item in a asset sale or M&A transaction where the buyer asks the seller for information. Now, what varies on a lot of due diligence checklists is both the depth, depending on the severity of the transaction, the amount of money involved, etc., but also the order of the items. Many of the items are very predictable. Give us all your corporate filings, your certificate of incorporation, your bylaws. Give us your LLC agreement, certificate of formation. Give us all your material contracts. Now, what a material contract is, what is a contract that's important enough to be a quote-unquote material contract, may vary by definition, but we know all the important contracts are going to be produced, right? There are certain items that are included on this due diligence checklist that can be anticipated. So you don't have to be flat-footed as the seller and wait for that request to come in. If you know you're getting ready for a sale process, it's a great time to clean up your files, get everything saved, get it in the right folder, get the file names correct, look for missing documents, do all of that in advance. And what this is going to tell the buyer is that you, the seller, are very organized. You know how to do business. Even if you did some of that as cleanup, it looks like your business is in good shape. This is reassuring to a buyer and theoretically could help you get a better purchase price. You want to do all of those things in advance to the extent you can. So start preparing early. If you're starting to have that mind that the time to sell your business might or might not be in the near future, go ahead and get the attorney retained now. Get the process started. Get everything right. If you have questions about this, talk to an attorney licensed in your jurisdiction. For general questions, things that you don't mind having other people see, go ahead and comment below. But remember, public social media posts don't have confidentiality, so don't put anything there you don't want other people seeing. And I hope you subscribe to the channel so that I can bring you more tips and that we can have more conversations together. I appreciate you tuning in today. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you for another video soon.